You know it's almost Christmas, apparently, for me, because I was going back through my memories from Facebook, and almost every single year on this day in my Facebook memories is me being tired and like needing to go to bed. Like, oh my God, I just want to stay in my bed today. Or, oh my God, I just want to nap today. So it is like, that is called a pattern. And that is what I'm thankful for Facebook for helping me see my patterns of behavior and my patterns of like physical need that are clear during this darkening time that gets blown up with all this shit to do for Christmas. So almost every post in my Facebook is I have to wrap presents, but I'm so tired. But I'm so tired that I just want to take a nap. Like almost every year in my memories. It's 2020 and my memories go all the way back to 2008. Before I had children in 2009, I was like, woo, I am worn out and I need to take a nap. And then after I had children, there is like Christmas may be ruined because I just want to stay on the sofa watching Downton Abbey. That was in 2012. Then in 2014, I was like, oh, I still need to shop and wrap presents, but all I want to do is sleep. December 22nd. You know what I did today? I'm not in any hurry to do anything because, it's the pandemic, but these are the little beauties about the pandemic. You don't have 1,000 things to do anymore. Well, at least I don't. So a lot of people do, and I know that I'm privileged to say that I don't, but I don't, and I do have a list of things to do. But if I don't feel like doing them, I'm not doing them. How about that? And they'll get done. It'll get done eventually. It is what it is. And that is my outlook for the rest of my life. And yes, it's 3:00. And yes, this has Bailey's in it. And it's coffee that I made 2 hours ago. And yes, I've done stuff. I completely did Fern's hair and braided it. There's like 15 braids in her hair, and I did that. And I'm all done for today. I'm gonna maybe take a shower, and then we're going to look at Christmas lights tonight. And I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about any of it. And I'm not tired. And that's what's so great. Today is not a day where I'm going to put on there on December 22nd that I'm so tired and I need to take a nap, because I have been resting, because I have been for weeks, for months, listening to what I need physically and doing it. And still I have goals and deadlines that have to be met, and I meet them, and sometimes I change them. And this works for me. And so I'm going to do everything in my power to continue my life like this. Because it's a glow. It's a glow up for me. This is also a glow up. That's the sun setting at 3:10. It's about to go back behind the houses. And to be clear, I have been working for 7 years to get to this point. So this is not like magic. Like I'm not magicking. It just happened that in this pandemic year, when everybody is having, turmoil and upturn, I have already done all the turmoil and upturn, and my life has like completely been destroyed on many levels, and I've had to rebuild it, and I didn't want that to ever happen again. And I was already weary and exhausted, and a lot of the feelings that people are having in 2020 for the first time, I had 7 years ago. And so I took advantage of this year to like make sure that this is the life that I want. And now I'm like, if life goes back to the way that it used to be for a lot of people, I'm not going back to that ever again. And I will continue to lean into this reframing. And and move with it and let that flow happen. Because it's good. It's a good flow. It's a good flow for all of us. And I'm thankful that we have been able to rebuild our lives from when we lost it all. Or when we lost so much material. We didn't lose, really. Because even the worst thing that you feel like is happening right now, it can become the thing that transforms your entire life into the greatest life that you could imagine. And so I am living proof of that in 2020, in a crazy year when everything has been spiraling for so many out of control. I have been in that spiral and have come beautifully into a really blessed life that I am thankful for and that I know is a privilege to have. So, if y'all are struggling out there, just know that I've been there. I've been at the bottom. And actually in 2017, this week, I just made a comeback. Like I went as low as you could go and came back from it and said I would never be that low again. And I began, deep work in December of 2017 that also has kind of gone along with the things that have happened in my life. To make this December 2020, when on a global scale and on a national scale and on a statewide scale, it is the worst. And for me personally, it is not. It's actually the best. I'm the best I've ever been, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. I feel better than I've ever felt, despite the fact that so much is blowing up here. But as is the micro, so is the macro. So in the worst moments, there is possibility for the best to come, because I am living proof of it. And so fast forward, because it's all a long game, y'all. And in this moment that you're in right now, even if it's the lowest, there is a highest up ahead. You just got to get there by taking a breath and continuing on. And that's it. All right. Cheers, y'all. Happy all the things. The light's returning slowly, one little bit at a time. But from today on, the light is on its way back to fullness, which is going to happen in June. And that's a long way away, but it's a long game. We can make it through. We can make it through the darkest night, because it always lights back up. So in the dark, it's a good place, the dark is, to figure out what you want in the light. This is the time to do it. So even if you're low, you got it. You got this. It's coming back around, because it always does, because it's a spiral. It's a revolution. And you will move into the light again. You will. All right. Cheers, y'all.